Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. We're going to continue more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We are getting closer, I believe, to the ending. Is there no audio? It's playing audio there, but it's not coming out of my headphones. Wow. Stupid TV, give me a moment. This TV of mine has been having some major issues lately, and it's driving me crazy. Gotta clean off my glasses, too. Always so many things to do. How are you guys doing today? Got me for 4 hours while I play more of the game. And maybe some more tomorrow. It depends. It depends on whether or not I take my dog to the reservoir so she can swim. Technical difficulty. There goes the TV. Yay, and there's actually music. There we go. You're not in any pain anymore? Well, I'm glad. That's wonderful. I was murdering some stuff in the desert. By murder, I mean farm. But we've got 4 more heroes to get to level 20. And then I really have nothing more to do other than the story. So we're going to head over there. Step 1. Let's take Sagiri with us to the prison.
Final mission orders received.
You are an international super spy? Why? Do you play Genshin Impact? Or I do. What? So I don't know what you mean by constellations. I am an absolute noob to Genshin Impact, and I've only played it a little bit because I got Kuki Shinobu, and I'm currently waiting on Dea or Candice, or both, to continue. So I'm really not that much of an expert on that. My team comp is gonna be my waifu. It's like Kuki, Candice,
Gotten used to your life here now, huh, Sagiri?
Dea, and one other, I guess. And I'll see how far I can get in the game with just those. Senna's leg is twitching. Anyway.
Affirmative. Adaptation to environment is
I love her
proceeding
voice.
favorably.
Still can't believe this is your new home. I'll be honest, I had my doubts. But hey, looks like you made it work.
If there's anything you need or want, don't be afraid to ask us, okay? Actually,
Wait, is the new FGO PvP thingy worth doing? Or Shadowland thing is? I don't know what that is.
may I make one request?
Backyardigans? No, I don't even... Nope, no clue what the hell that is. Is that a cartoon?
Of course. What is it? Senna, you're... Uh-huh. My what? You're onigiri. I'd like to... For everyone in the colony. Oh! Now that you mention it, I remember you talked about it before.
Before we came here, we suffered much hardship. At least, I thought it would be optimal to reward them.
Aww.
with something.
We're gonna make food for everybody. Onigiri is pretty tame as far as foods go, but yeah.
Are you sure you want the onigiri? There are lots of foods that are much nicer.
I want your onigiri. Sana.
Aww.
Would you look at that, Sana? Looks like
That's
you're
so
a
cute.
Sana fan.
That's so cute.
Well, if you insist that strongly, I'll have to put my best foot forward.
That makes me so happy.
So it sounds like we'll need quite a lot of myth rice this time.
Yeah, if we want to make enough for everyone, we'll have to ask Colony Lambda to share again.
Sagiri volunteering for support. Pharaon manipulators should be capable of forming the onigiri.
Oh, thanks, Sagiri.
You're
That'll
gonna
be
do it with the
convenient.
robots? Gosh, you better clean them first.
Number 7? Are you to
What network was Backyardigans on?
Affirmative. Is something the matter, number 6?
Apologies, but could we talk in private? I have an urgent report to make.
Sana, will you permit it?
Sure, no problem. Don't mind us. We'll be waiting just over there.
Understood. I will rejoin you once I have received
Oh,
the
Cartoon
report.
Network. Sorry. Oh wait, no, you just said it was a cartoon. Sorry. Phew.
Now
Nick
then,
Jr..
number 6. Please
Really?
present your report.
Before I do, I would like to verify my assumptions first. The number of remaining Pharaons in Colony 0 is a total of 7. And the Pharaon ignition
Huh.
service is secured with an Irish...
Yeah, I don't think I ever watched that then.
Meaning that none...
I was more of like the Blues
are
Clues
authorized to
kid
pilot.
growing up.
Therefore, their use by Kevus and Agnes is fundamentally impossible. Correct?
Affirmative. No errors detected in preceding statements. Number 6.
Number 7. I ask for your calm. While reconnoitering...
Reconnoitering? I've never heard that word in my life.
I confirmed the existence of an 8th unit.
Unexpected.
The identification number was for... Unit number 13.
Are you certain? Does this suggest she is alive?
I have no evidence. The signal disappeared quickly, and I could find no other leads.
Who was the first ever 5 or 4-star servant you rolled for outside of
I didn't
Artoria?
wish to cause undue agitation.
I don't remember. I think the ones I went for specifically, obviously, were like Mordred and Skahak. Skahak came first.
However, I decided that you should be appraised of
I guess my live streams would prove the truth because I don't remember.
I know it's been on your mind ever since she disappeared.
Thank you.
This concludes the report. Looking forward to this onigiri. Or what have you.
What have you? Have at you.
Hey, Sagiri, all done?
Affirmative. Unit number 7 is ready to depart on command.
Someone sounds eager. Well then, shall we hit the road?
If she is indeed alive, I should have felt the connection. But at this moment, I feel nothing. Is it really you? Number 13?
I know nothing of who number 13 is. Nature shows, huh?
To Colony Lambda.
Yeah, that would have bored me to death as a kid.
Compliance.
I needed, like, characters. What's your opinion on Valkyria Chronicles? Just got the remastered edition and Valkyria Chronicles 4 on Steam and PlayStation. Yeah. I loved me Valkyria Chronicles. The first one was great to play. Number 4 takes it to new heights. However, there is a fundamental flaw in the gameplay of Valkyria Chronicles that made it really depressing for me. Namely that the game evaluates your quality and rewards your experience based off of how fast you can complete each mission in as few turns as possible, which means that doing a safe route or using all of your units to their respective roles is really discouraged by the game itself. And you would be encouraged to employ tactics that get your character in, slip through enemy lines, push them out of the main base, and claim the flag ASAP. Which meant there was just no time to spend using lancers to destroy tanks or mortars to really destroy anybody if you could help it. So long as you could get like a small team of maybe some assault troopers and some scouts through to the very end, chuck a grenade, push the guys out of their base, and steal the flag and complete the mission in like 1 or 2 turns. And then the game gives you so much more EXP, which you would then apply to, you could use it on anybody you wanted. So it just broke the balance. Half the units weren't encouraged to use, and it always felt like it was a detriment to use them. Especially people like snipers. Snipers are expensive, they couldn't run around much, and they just weren't as useful. And it's depressing. And so I felt myself using the exact same strategy every single time because it was the meta strategy for Valkyria Chronicles. And that was that. And that got really lame after a while. And the game relied way too much on RNG, where your characters would pretty much die in like one hit if you didn't move and plan carefully. And yet you would need that character to survive in order to complete the mission. So you're very encouraged to save scum until you finally get past.
I should write this all down.
But the story and the characters, all of that stuff is really good. And I wish it were just balanced better. I think experience should be rewarded based on how much you use a unit of that type. And have nothing to do with how many turns any given mission takes. That way you could sit there and have fun. Use all your units to their special roles. And not just the scouts and assault troopers slipping through, running past things. And, yeah. The Blitzkrieg meta. Yeah, that's fair enough. But I do like them. Oh. God damn it. That always tricks me. That always tricks me. It's like, fucking moat. Why do you guys have a moat in the middle of your fucking village? Have you heard of Man on the Internet Die? They do some impressive lyric videos for instrumental video game tracks. Early and Dark Pits themes. No, I've never heard of them. God damn it. When the camera gets too close, you can't eavesdrop anymore. I mean, you can totally have fun and use the units you want to, but again, it's at the sacrifice of your efficiency. Okay, Okay, now I'm looking for another conversation between people, since... Aha, there it is.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Yeah, the third game only being in Japan and only on the PSP is depressing. I would love a sequel to Skies of Arcadia. That would be amazing. With the same graphical style.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
Get it, get it, get it!
I hope everyone's getting along. Ha! Ha!
Oh yeah, we're getting myth rice. Give me rice. Something about escort units.
Right, so, bit of a dead end with the myth rice. What do we do now, Senna?
Yeah, that's one thing, but...
Sana,
Something wrong, Sagiri?
perhaps it is advisable to put the search for Mythrice on hold and focus our efforts on these attack incidents.
Huh?
I am inferring from past behavior patterns. This course of action is congruent with your actions I observed up to this
Neko Arc trying to be in Spider-Man? That would be weird.
Sounds like she's got
Oh,
you
it's
locked.
totally in number 4 as well.
You can get out of this one even if you wanted. which
Number
is
4
totally
is...
done.
It has the exact same game mechanics with a couple of extra unit types as the first game. They kind of got more creative with number 2 and 3, but then fell back on number 1 for number 4.
Let's capture the crooks that attacked the transports and get back the stolen Mythrice.
compliance.
You take our rice, you die.
Begin.
We ought to talk to the logistics chief that our contact mentioned. They may know more about the assailants.
Oh. Hey, Whitby.
Hey, excuse me, can we talk to you for a minute?
Oh, yeah, sure thing. What can I...
Oh,
Why is that inside the colony? How did it infiltrate?
I don't know. It's not exactly quiet.
What's gotten into you?
Don't act dumb. That's the Levnis that attacked us, isn't it?
What?
Wait, what are you saying? You think the person who attacked the transport was...
I think she'd rather mess with like Mashu or something within the Nasuverse, but I suppose.
No, you got it all wrong. We haven't done anything, and Sagiri's been...
Senna, breathe.
But this guy...
So just to confirm, the Levnis, or whatever it is you saw, are you certain it was the same as this machine?
What? I just told you, didn't... No.
Gouda 6 when it releases? I haven't been streaming any of the previous Gouda Goudas. Mostly because I find them exhausting.
Oh,
Is that coming up soon? Is that the idea, City? Because if so, it just is good to have a heads up on what's coming up in the game. Gosh, I might stream it. We'll see.
Yes. Yes, we are. Have you calmed down now? Can we talk peacefully?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just this Levnis, it freaked me out.
We are investigating this matter. For the benefit of ascertaining the culprit, we request information sharing.
In that case, you should speak to Sergeant Tonya. She's been assigned to the investigation. If you're willing to lend us a hand, she should be your first port of call. I imagine she'll have gotten some information by now. I hope it'll prove useful to you. Hey, say now, what the spark is going on here?
Don't worry, Sagiri. We all trust you.
You said it. It can't have been the others from Colony Zero either, I'm sure.
If we are to ascertain the truth, I believe that all possibilities must be considered.
In other words, we don't know enough yet to conclude that the culprit was a Pharaoh, right?
Indeed.
Oh, the pre-event campaign is tomorrow with banner for Okita. Okay. Thank you for clarifying, Connor.
That's right. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, if I'm not done with Xenoblade by then, I definitely won't.
Is it coincidence? Or is it her?
So yes, that remains to be seen as to whether I'll do it or not. But, Tanya!
The logistics chief told me you were coming. You wanted to talk about the attacker?
Whitby said you might have some clue.
I'll be honest, we don't really know anything about that Levnis's whereabouts yet. However, it seems that there may have been a similar incident involving goods stolen by a Levnis at Colony 4.
Your guess is that the perpetrator of the Colony 4 attack was the same person who was responsible here?
Yeah, I think they might be.
A few weeks. Usually they give a pre-release campaign and then it's like a week after that.
If nothing is done, other colonies may also suffer losses to goods and material. I was hoping you guys would be able to visit Colony 4 and investigate matters on the ground.
Why us? What's wrong with you lot handling it?
If we Agnians did anything like that publicly, we would arouse lots of suspicion.
Especially
Well, I'm
if
not
the
going
actual-
to 100% the game on stream. My streams are going to stop once I've completed the
It would
story.
be hard for us to investigate any further. But also, since I hear you
Then
guys
I'll be
are all
playing the game on my own time after
Colony
that.
4 folks.
Yes, I see your point. Guess we're in the best position to take this on. All right, we'll take a look.
Before we depart, I request a quick confirmation. The Levnis that attacked the transport, was it similar to this unit?
If I remember correctly, I think they could be the same model.
Understood. Thank you.
921, man, okay. Well, it's good to have a break then, because FGO is... it runs me ragged.
The perpetrator of the attack on the transport was a Pharaon after all.
Tyon, mate, pal. You always know exactly what to say.
Just stating the facts. Regardless, no matter if it's a Pharaon or an as-yet unknown Levnis model, the real problem lies elsewhere. What's important is who was piloting it.
I haven't said no. We'll consider it.
Number 13.
Are we gonna like this?
I have information to offer.
It's always sucky, because I don't know the full details of that
Is a Pharaon.
event. Are they going to time gate me on cutscenes? Because whenever they do that, that just, like, ruins all the fun of streaming. Being like, oh, no, you gotta wait till tomorrow.
I believe I may have knowledge of the
And it makes me have to, like, split up what could be just, like, one stream, get it done with, into so many more.
Whoa, really? But all the folks from Colony Zero were accounted for.
Several years ago, a soldier went missing in action after an accident during a mission.
I always 100% the Shantae games. The speedrunning thing is always a little trickier, but...
Number 13. The operator of Pharaon Unit Number 13.
I see.
At the time, neither the Husk...
I gave up when they stopped giving me unique prizes like the,
Number 13 being
things.
declared-
There wasn't a challenge quest for this one, was there? I haven't seen one.
But you're saying it's possible she's still alive somewhere today. Is that it?
If number 13 got separated from her comrades, no wonder she'd be pushed to steal supplies in order to survive.
I have no proof for the conjecture. However, if number 13 truly is alive, then this time around, I will be sure to...
Sagiri, have you been worrying about this ever since we talked to Whitby?
All right. It looks like we've got one more objective to add to the list.
Righto, to bring number 13 back to safety. Sound about right, Sagiri?
Yes, Senna.
All right then.
It is time gated.
Colony 4 and look for clues.
Ugh,
Just like Tanya
gross. I hate that shit.
I hope there's some clue in Colony 4 about where to find number 13.
Gouda Gouda is probably my least favorite thing about FGO. Like, straight up. Because it's this long fucking saga, and every time there's a new one, it's been years since I played the last one, which is already fucking complicated. Like...
Looks like rain's on the way.
Even my Nobunaga lore video, like, doesn't help me fully understand that stuff. We gotta go talk to MaxiPad, huh? But, first let me check out their canteen real quick and discuss that. What I assume to be another fucking quest.
Can we maybe train? We should talk about this.
Man, Lambda's the most hardworking bunch I've ever seen. Exceptionally talented, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah.
Let's keep things on
But I'm in the middle of a more important quest. To MaxiPad! Well, it helps that each summer event doesn't necessarily require you to have memorized all the previous one. What does Gouda Gouda stand for? That's another thing. I don't even understand that shit. That's a weird thing to say. So, you've got a good point there. We don't know hardly anything about the moon cell. Like, who created it and stuff. Other than, I guess, it's been revealed that the ones who created the moon cell were also the ones who made Velber? Which is kind of stupid. Like, why would they do that? That seems like a conflict of interest, you know? What the fuck is a Gouda Gouda?
Could you keep it brief? I'm kind of snowed under.
Then we'll get right to it. Someone hit one of your transports, yeah?
What? Where'd you hear that? Oh, whatever. At least it will be quick. Remember before, when a secret messenger we sent to our allies got attacked? The same Levnis from that time showed up again, only this time it went after... well, you already know.
Do you have anything that might help us track them?
Oh, you guys are tracking them too?
Yeah, for a few reasons. You want to let us handle your side of it as well?
Sure, since you ask so nicely.
Cheers, Maxi. We owe you. And sorry for the hassle.
Nah, don't mention it. This isn't the time for personal feelings. Best focus on resolving the matter at hand. According to my info, the attack took place around the border between here and the Danar Desert. If you search every nook and cranny thereabouts, you might find something.
Understood. Then we'll have to go do just that.
I'm sure it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Be real sparking careful. Oh, and good luck.
There's nothing to fear, we're level 90. I take it we should go to this point of interest. Yes, but what does Gouda Gouda mean? What is this cryptic bullshit?
Detecting a faint energy signature.
Hi! Oh, he's my good little boy. That place in the desert, I've never been able to find that one cave. Yeah. Levnis wreckage. This was not here before.
Levnis wreckage. Assessment. Site of attack correlates with the report.
Okay, they just added this, that's why.
There are crucial parts missing. Perhaps someone...
No, I don't know what it is.
More importantly, there's nothing else here. Did we come here for nothing?
Evidence of Pharaon activity detected.
Huh? What? Where?
Visual sensors have detected residual...
Well, Sephar, yeah, did attack a long time ago.
Its signature is unique to mobile armored units utilizing a Flame Clock 4 propulsion.
Wow, you can find stuff like that. Nifty.
The trail leads in the direction of the desert. Pursuit is currently possible and advised.
Then let's go after them, Sagiri.
Compliance.
How did they come from the future? I never said they came from the future. That's an assumption. That's a rather big assumption. Yay, particles that are really easy to follow. They work better than the goddamn footprints.
Huh? Is that...
It's my job to understand chaos. I wish I knew, man. Hey, cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to turn off my pewter? You trying to turn off my pewter? Step down, little boy. Step down. I know you're bored. Mommy's working on homework, and Daddy's streaming a game. You want Kenshin attention? Oh, what a little boy. What a good boy. Scratching the kitty ears. He loves it. He loves it. Who's a good little kitty boy? Gotta play the game one-handed and pet the kitty. Because the kitty's so good. Feisty and troublesome, but good. Whoops. Ah! Oh, that's the auto run. Wrong button. I see a door.
A door? What's it doing in a place like this?
Yeah, there's no confirmation that they came from the future or whatever. They might have, but I don't think it's ever been officially stated. Therefore, that's just a random speculation.
Sounds like a job for lads. Dinky door like this? All I need is a bit of a running start and...
Robot's gonna open it.
Interfacing with security seal. Entering override code. Clear.
Hooray.
Entry lock has been released.
Oh, cool.
Da-da-da. Hey, Fairy Whisker. Enter the cat boy.
To ask, but since we're about to move on to number 13, what kind of person is she?
Oh, my real cat's like, what are you doing?
Number 13 was the foremost Pharaon pilot in Colony Zero. In terms of pure battle prowess, she exceeds my own.
If she attacks us before we can explain the situation, things might go badly.
We got Ouroboros.
That will not be an issue. Number 13 will respond to me.
You've got a lot of trust in her.
Yes. I am sure she will understand.
Cool. Well then, what say we get this tier reunion underway?
Yeet the cats. No. Love the cats. Pet the cats. We no yeet the kitty. That would be mean. $69, dude. So what's going on this time around? We are helping Sagiri meet a lost member of her clan or whatever. Can I get in here though?
Number 13
Yes.
will be ahead.
Okay.
Well, yeet usually refers to throwing someone. Yeet. Throw the kitty! Don't throw the kitty! Throw the kitty! Don't throw the kitty! Oh, that's a big old ominous dark pit of doom! Oh, good boy. Are you getting all cozy on the bed? New to the stream. Welcome, Rhyme. How you doing?
Objective confirmed ahead. We have no hostile intentions. Please disengage optical camouflage.
Domo domo.
Receiving unrecognized ID. Pharaon unit. Number 13.
So, it is her.
13! Number 7?
What is it, like a clone of you? Yeah. It's like Sagiri Alter or something.
Huh? Sagiri?
Please, I need some time.
Okay, Rei Ayanami.
13.
Number 7? Oh, I don't.
Oh, is this where your personality went?
It's been so long, number 7. I thought I'd never ever see you again.
Oh, she's taller.
Agreed. 13. I should have realized this sooner. If I had, this wouldn't have...
No! Don't worry a bit. Anyway, it wasn't all terrible for me. I mean, I almost died. And I was alone for ages. But it's all been worth it. I finally realized something.
And what is that?
All of us Pharaon pilots, from the moment we were born, we didn't actually have to follow any of the orders we were given. We only thought we did. Do you understand? But it wasn't true in the slightest. See for yourself. Nobody gives me any orders, but I'm still able to survive like this, right?
In other words, you have learned how to issue orders to yourself.
What a weird way to put it. But
I like the darker hair.
maybe you could say that. From this point on, all of us can run free. Live life just how we want to. So come on.
Let's kill stuff.
Number 7.
See, I
Let's
knew
go
that.
on a rampage together. Spread mayhem to the entire world. Please?
Huh?
All the things and people that made us what we are now. Now it's our turn to do with them as we like. We can loot and steal. We can smash and burn. We can even...
Oh, murder's fun!
Right? Doesn't that just give you chills, number 7? You're with me, right, number 7? You've gotta be.
The 13? What are you talking about?
Wait. What are you talking about? What's wrong? You've always understood me, number 7.
That is...
Oh no. How very strange. I don't seem to understand you either. Before now, I always understood everything about you, number 7.
13, I'm Sagiri now. Please, listen.
Sagiri? What is a Sagiri? Number 7? You're number 7. Seriously, what's gotten into you?
It's the freedom of choice. You can change your own fucking name.
I see. Now it makes sense. Now I understand why the connection between us has up and disappeared.
13.
What do you mean? I and number 7 have always been together. But, well, things change, right? I can see that your heart belongs over there now.
She's like a yandere.
Sorry, Sagiri, but this is something I can't ignore.
Senna. Negative.
She's coming in the Pharaon now.
Understood.
There's not a lot of development to number 13 here. They didn't do a very good job of trying to talk it out. It would have been nice to them to be like, hey, number 13, yes, we are free now, but I've chosen to not be an asshole about it and to live with my friends and be happy. Can you join me, perhaps? And then it would have made more sense if she's like, no, because I hate those people. There's no way I could forgive them. That would have been a more proper moral dilemma. The conversation we were given doesn't really cover that, does it? Does mech have missiles? I don't know. I didn't see it use missiles. Somebody break her already. Senna's supposed to be like a master at this, but it's just not working. I don't get it. Knock this bitch down. There we go. Into the air with you. We're putting you through the spin cycle. Yeah, the spin cycle. Oh yeah, what is your thing anyway? Multiplies TP by 100% when the hero completes an order. Yeah. If only she didn't start at like the bottom. It's too low a number to start with. There can only be one Matthew in this universe. Ugh, damn it, I had to end this prematurely, all thanks to, Sagiri not giving me a good thing. That's depressing. Oh well. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, this is a crappy chain attack. Why does leveling take so long in this game? Because it's a long game and they've spread it out throughout the game, I guess. If you want to level up faster, there are certainly ways to do that by targeting the right enemies. Yeah, it was a crap chain attack.
I am begging you. Please, come with me. Everyone is waiting for you. 13. Let us go home. Home? Where's that? Huh? Where can I go back to? Where am I supposed to go? 13. You will always... Don't you get it, number 7? From the very start, there's never been a place for us in this world. That's why I wanted to make one. And to do that, everything else must first be torn down. We have to burn this world that Mobius loves so much, down to the ground.
Down to the ground.
All that they stole from us. Is that why you attacked and pillaged the colony?
I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down.
And you only create more enemies. And for what? So I was right about you. You don't understand me after all, number 7. I am sorry, 13. What for? I thought, of all people...
You could say, hey, we are opposing Mobius. Like, their thoughts are the same in sentiment. Just let's not rampage innocent people. Let's focus on, like, let's unite all the people who are fucked by Mobius, and then fuck Mobius together, you know?
But by doing that, I over-relied on the connection I thought we had, and neglected to pay attention to the real you. I failed to consider how deeply you must have felt about us, and now I have lost you. Listen, please, 13. This world, it is not as...
We just gotta get rid of the douchebags.
There are people, even outside of Colony Zero, who accepted me as Sagiri, as their own. And if that is true,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jarrett douche, what?
You really have changed. I don't think the old number 7 would ever say something like that. Since I and the others have changed, it would follow that the world itself...
Well, she wants to destroy the whole world, and not just Mobius. We just want to destroy Mobius.
You think that reasoning is false, 13?
It's a slight difference in philosophy. So if number 13 can't join us, it's frustrating.
Oh, you really are something else, number 7. Who but you would think of others so much? On the day that you disappeared, number 13...
Galaga? Yeah, I've played that a long time ago.
Even if my fate was to run down my clock to the last, I would defend every last person in Colony Zero. I see. Isn't it funny? I had the same idea and tried my hardest to achieve it. That is precisely why, if our roles were reversed,
I would have chosen just as you have. You may well have. I suppose we aren't so different after all. Yes, and we are connected, now and forever. That's right. Well then, I feel relieved. 13, wait.
I'm gonna run away now. It's funny watching her run out of there. She got away. What a stubborn lump.
A dead end.
She's being such a spoon.
Shouldn't have been any other way through.
Sparks. You don't think she jumped off from here, do you?
No, 13 is alive.
You can tell?
What are you talking about? You will be screaming Galaha? What?
Since the moment of birth.
Can those mechs transform into anything? I don't think so. They just stealth.
A connection.
I would conjecture it to be a phenomenon akin to telepathy. My sense of it had been severed after she disappeared. But now, I can feel number 13's existence clearly. Once again.
Could it be connected somehow to you and her being so similar?
That is unclear. However, there may be some kind of causal connection between the two.
Ah, mystery upon mystery.
It will be good to meet her again.
I don't feel sorry for 13. They're just being dumb.
For one more person
They could just join us. Get in the party.
I would like that. And I conjecture number 13 would too.
Well, we've come a long way on our quest to make some rice balls.
After all that effort, I bet Senna's onigiri will taste that much better.
Mimi, I don't really need the extra pressure.
You know what does need pressure? The myth rice. Let's grab what was stolen and skedaddle.
Yeah. We should give the good news to Colonies 4 and Lambda while we're at it.
Yes.
Well, what's she gonna do now? What's number 13 doing? She didn't commit seppuku, did she? I don't think she did. That would have been lame.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
She'd probably play exactly like Sagiri. I don't know. Not all mechs have to transform. This isn't Macross. Yeah, but we're just gonna let her free?
That was a lot of squeezing.
Thank you for your efforts. Everyone is exceedingly grateful.
It's a bit of a shock to me that the onigiri were a hit with the others, not just you. It's given me a kick in the butt. Maybe I should go ahead and learn to cook properly.
Is that something you want to do, Senna?
When you put it like that, I guess maybe that's a bit much.
Is that so? Senna? I would like to create a new colony.
A new colony? So, you mean different from Colony 0?
Yes. It would be a place where we would not have to hurt others and steal to live. we go far away, we'll have a place to come back to. A colony we can all call home. That's what I want to make.
I see. Sounds to me you finally found your calling.
If I had not met you, Ouroboros, I would have remained number 7. Would not have reconciled with 13. I might even have had to harm her.
But is she gonna go around stealing more, though, is the whole point. How is she gonna live?
Others have done.
How is she gonna live? It makes no sense.
Therefore, thank you, Senna.
Aww. See, I seriously don't know what the fuck. So it's like, okay, number 13's still out there. She's still gonna attack transport vessels and shit, right? Right? Or am I just completely
Getting along.
misinformed here? What the hell? There's still a question mark? I wasn't expecting that. The name Sagiri. I do too love Senna's hair.
I've already got food on the brain.
Group chat first, right?
Senna, once again, I wish to make a request. A request? To me? Affirmative. You are uniquely qualified to fulfill it. It sounds so formal, I gotta admit, I'm kinda nervous. It goes to show how much she trusts in you, innit? So what you need? I require assistance in devising what you call names. Names for who, or what? Number 6, number 3, number 15, all the members of Colony Zero. Similar to Sagiri, I mean, me, they should have names, not identification numbers. Oh. As you know, the soldiers of Colony Zero are unfamiliar with the concept of names. As components required to operate Farron's, we did not have the luxury to question such things. Oh, Sagiri. But when you, Senna, told me that Sagiri could have could give number 7 orders, the moment I reconfigured from number 7 to Sagiri, I realized there had been error in my thinking. I began to confront the simple fact that we are human. And that's why you want names for everybody? If everyone can acquire names and become more human, they could feel the same as I do. If we can do that, perhaps our colony can forge a better path than the one it's currently on. Aw. Will you do this for me, Senna? When you put it like that, I'd love to be all absolutely, but... But what? What's up? I mean, it's kind of a huge responsibility. I have to think about it real carefully. That isn't like you, Senna. What happened to the gusto when you invented the name Sagiri? I was thinking about Sagiri a lot, and that name just sort of popped into my head. Anyway, Sagiri, I'll give this a good hard think, so can you give me a little more time? Of course. You have my gratitude, Senna. Why don't we take this opportunity to look back on everything that's happened so far? The people of Colony Zero have been through a lot. It might help you come up with some names. Oh yeah, good point, Mimi. Let's do that then. With all that's been going on, we might as well take a stroll around the prison. I'll come up with something. Compliance, I will accompany you. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Now we're gonna do Yar Pirate. We're doing Yar Pirate. One down. 3 to go.
So, where's our next port of call?
Can we maybe train?
Except this game has no problem saying ass and or in this case arse.
We should talk about this.
Sorry, it's very stuffy today.
Noah, about our next destination.
Ahoy, laddie. There's somewhere I be wanting to go to.
I am not laddie.
I am not laddie.
I'm under no obligation whatsoever to listen to you.
Actually, there's a bunch of places I need to pay a visit to.
You can talk to yourself.
You don't want me to give you a name. It's going to be a ridiculously silly one at that point.
It was on a cold day, nearly 100 years ago.
Hey,
Do I have Soul Hacker? Isn't that what he is?
I was on a journey at the time, seeking strong foes.
What? Like you're doing now, you mean?
Don't encourage him.
One day, I ran into him.
Him.
Aye, him. An eccentric man, was he? Couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag. But then, he ended up entrusting something important to me.
I see. But if this was so long ago...
Haven't had a chance to watch that Sonic Omens video yet, I'm sorry.
Anyone's life is short if you look at it from my perspective. Not that I be trying to offend you folks. Anyway, this man, he handed me, I think it was a pot.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of Soul Hackers too, but I don't think I'm gonna go for it. Although, I do admit that Milady, which is a funny name for a character, is got one amazing ass body in her swimsuit outfit. That's like the one thing that would make me want to play that game, but I don't know if I want to play a whole game just for that.
Very good question, girl. It came to me suddenly that when he and I went places, I'd leave some kind of mark. I mean, it'd be a bother if I forgot where we went, eh? So, I left my giant handprints all over the place.
All over the place, huh?
I've got a couple things I have to do after the stream. I'll get to it. And feel free to remind me if I forget.
I just remembered I left one mark by a lake around where Gamma is right now.
Does the place stand out?
Sorry.
As far as fan games go, what I've been seeing looks really legit, so it's crazy. I'm curious to see what the controversy is.
Back then, I used to fly everywhere in a Pharaonis.
You used the Pharaonis just for that? What the... What a waste.
I suppose. It did cause a few squabbles with some other colonies.
Forget about that. At least we've got something to aim for.
But...
Ringo's hot, but all of her outfits are conservative as fuck.
But if we see something similar to what he remembers, it might jolt his memory.
Then I suppose I don't mind.
Sorry, folks. Just keep your eyes peeled for him and I'd be grateful.
Licorice Recoil. Oh, is there a new one coming out around that time? I just watched one of them yesterday. Or no, the day before yesterday.
I hope everyone's getting along.
It's a good show.
Don't see many of those.
Apparently, it's quite a bit different than the first game. But like, in a quality of life sort of way, it's just more ease of access, from what I've heard. I heard it's a really good game.
Is this?
There it be! That be my handprint and no mistake. As big as a whale as always.
Does that jog your memory?
Aye, my friend and I used to go off hunting a lot. I'm sure it was in,
That phrasing is very telling.
Fair enough.
He would keep this thingy on him that he used to treasure, but blow me down if I can't remember what that thingy might be.
Well, is there anything else you can think of?
I only traveled with him for a short time, I did. Seems like I only have to blink and another human passes away.
You managed to remember this much about him, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
I wonder.
I probably should have asked before, but what even made you remember something from that long ago?
Ah, well, it was while I watched our fair Nop-on lady cooking up a storm, and it just popped into my head. I felt dissatisfied, like something was missing.
Food of banana mummy?
Nay, nothing like that, miss. I love just about anything I eat. Ah, that stirred something. Day after day, he'd peek inside his little pot thing. Ah, it's come back to me. We were broadsided by a robin, and my mate brought out his pot. He murmured something or other about fermentation.
Fermentation? What's up with that? Was it some...
You don't know what fermentation is?
Queen's wings, what is in this pot?
Sounds like beans or something.
Isn't that a ruffle right now?
On your guard, guys.
Eyes over here!
I like the idea that this monster just like wanders the corner all like gently. We're like, oh, we gotta kill it. It's rather disappointing, eh? Bit cruel. What was this thing again? All right. What is with these guys? I'm not getting good luck on these chain attacks at all. Yeah, mediocre chain attack. But it got the job done.
Well, stick me with spines and call me a spike, Archon. That monster knew how to put up a fight.
A fight? That was awful. How the spark did you forget about that?
Look, whatever, it's done. Just tell us you found what you're looking for.
Well, I remembered one thing.
See? There we go. Reminisce away, old-timer.
Long ago, when there was no Colony Gamma here, back then it was Colony Iota and Colony 18 who were at each other's throats. Of course, in I blundered with no clue at all, and I ended up with both of them trying to send me into the deep.
Yeah, when I said reminisce, I meant about something relevant, yeah?
They had some guts trying to off a console, that be sure. Back then, just about anybody tried to have a pop at old Triton.
Right, I'm punching him. Noah, permission to punch.
Ezra.
Until after he's done.
A mediocre chain attack.
While we were fleeing the colonies, we made a little meal of the monster we killed here. Quite a good cook was my mate. Sorry, kiddies. Looks like there's nothing here.
Come on, we can't end it like this.
Well, I reckon it might be round where Lambda is now.
Then let's get over there. You might remember something else.
The journey of a senile old man.
Was your friend... a military cook?
Judging by the lay of the land. Ah, there it is.
Matthew keeps he can't eat you. He's just on the other side of a computer screen.
Changed about this place.
But didn't you insinuate Colony Lambda hasn't always been stationed here?
Aye, that's right. That place be great if you want a good solid defense, but woe betide ye if ye try launching an attack from it. You had to fight like a trooper back in the day, so there was no point in having a stationary base. If their commanders hold up inside, they're either very sure of themselves, or they're one ship short of a full fleet. By the by, see that big hole open up near the furnace?
Oh, that. Seems it's been there for some time.
I bashed that one open with these here fists.
If you got reincarnated into this game's world with all of your memories, would your reaction be close to number 13's? Why would it be? I wouldn't want to destroy it all.
Huh? You did that?
Wow, this is
I'd want to team up with the protagonists.
And if he couldn't fish, I couldn't eat. I'd just sit on my arse. Well, I had time to kill, so I smashed chunks out of the cliff face every day. What man sees a wall and doesn't want to tear it down, I ask you?
I don't know what walls you've seen, buddy.
So, Triton, does that remind you of anything?
He was such an easy-going fella, but I never once asked him where he came from or how old he was. Now I come to think of it, I didn't even know wherefore he was traveling.
You didn't check in with your iris?
I wonder. It was all so long ago, I don't remember. Ah, but I know that when he and I arrived here, it was quite a balmy day. He peeked inside his pot, said that all the heat wouldn't do. Then spoke about how he wanted to wait out the season.
What could that mean?
That's the thing about living as long as I have. I know it's important, but I just plumb forgot, and it ain't coming back.
Mate.
My memory's not what it used to be, but I do recall Rogals used to hang out here. We were once surrounded by them, I faintly recall. That was a hard battle indeed.
Speaking of...
Do you mean...
Like, hey,
Like those
you're
things?
talking about us. We don't appreciate that around these parts.
Ha! What be life without a bit of excitement? We can vent by beating the tar out of them.
You know what? Fine. Let's do it!
Punching the birds. Punching the birds. Now your chat hijinks are okay. Gatling peck. Break your ass. You can keep flying up, buddy? Bye-bye. Coated in catnip.
I don't want to sound like Tyon, but I'll say it anyway. This is all your fault.
Ah, sorry, girlie. Why don't I catch you a nice whopper to say I'm sorry? I'll roast it nicely and serve it up to you. It'll taste mighty fine, I promise.
Anyway, we're not getting any more clues from your memory.
I guess it can't be helped. It's such a long time ago after all.
First hunting, then fishing. What are we even doing here? Seriously?
I'm getting fed up running about like a headless turkin.
Oh, you're fed up?
Triton, you said the pot was dropped somewhere, didn't you? If it was so long ago, who's to say that someone didn't pick it up?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Guess it ain't impossible.
Maybe so much time has passed that it got buried or something.
So now I suppose you want us to start digging.
I'm just saying is all.
Can you really not think of anything else?
Oh, there might be one thing. Behind Keva's castle be those hovering reefs, they be triggering my noggin.
There must be something there then. Let's go.
Hey now, boyo. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Nothing much. I just think if this place is important to you, we should pay it a visit.
Everybody find this stupid pot. This is kind of a strange thing, after all.
I remember these floating islands. Ah, there it is. Nothing. Guess I wasted your time again.
It really was a long while ago, huh? Maybe there's nothing we can do.
Aye, this place was already in a sorry state way back when. Must have been blasted off to who knows where.
By the way, your friend, Triton, how did he die?
I don't know the why and wherefore, but it'd be about the time when a beastie swallowed him down in one gulp.
Of course, it was here where that happened.
Oh no.
He was waving his arms, shouting, "Eat me!" He was a bit...
Oh. Is he in the MIB by chance?
He must have been.
We
to travel
are
with
the
you.
men in black,
Maybe one of those monsters bashed to screws.
Galaxy Defenders.
This has been nothing but trouble for ye kids. If nothing turns up here, let's just call it quits, eh?
Wait, that's kind of sudden. You're okay with stopping after all this?
It ain't the searching that's the problem. I can do that whenever. I got a bit more time.
I'll name one of them Blunder, the other Bumpkiss, then Stooble, and Steer. I don't know.
But you know, I have at least remembered my friend. It might be my lot in life to outlive everyone else, but he lives in my memory.
You'll be in my heart. Oh baby, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore.
So I'm talking complete bill.
If you've finished being gloomy, we need to search every nook and cranny. There must be something we haven't seen.
You what? You were
I love the name my wife came up with. Trabalababla.
I just hate leaving a job half done. Honestly, I couldn't care less about what he's searching for. And I don't mind if we never find it. But I just need to know either way.
Our words well spoken, Four Eyes. I'm much the same. Right then, let's give it one more shot.
I'm here. I still have your friend's bones in my belly. It's been causing horrible indigestion. I like how he's like, no, we made all sorts of hilarious characters in Dynasty Warriors. was your favorite Disney movie as a kid? I liked Pocahontas for its music. I don't know if Pixar counted back in the day, but I was a big Toy Story dude. Oh yeah, punchy. Aladdin was okay. I think that's a movie I started to like more as I grew a bit older. I just feel like I was a little too embarrassed to appreciate The Little Mermaid. Felt it was all girly. And then I started to think Ariel was hot, and then it was all over. It's like, hell yeah. Cootie phase ended. Horny phase initiated. Atlantis was a good movie. I did like that one a lot. Yeah, Triton sucks for Mystic, Chain Attack, sorry. She is a naive dope, but that doesn't change the fact that she's hot. That was an awful chain attack. Ugh. You know what? I used to love Robin Hood. I think that's probably the one I watched the most as a kid, when I was super young. I like that one.
Going toe-to-toe with a big slugger like this, there ain't nothing finer.
Putting that aside, would this be our fabled pot? This thing was holding on to it.
Ah! That'll be it! It's gotta be!
Tom Holland for Milo Thatch? I don't know, man. I think Tom Holland's still too much of a baby face.
Don't tell us you want to keep it secret after all we've been.
Yeah, the Robin Hood where he's a fox. That was Disney's.
Well, you see. What is this?
Don't look at me.
Oh, familiar smell. It's miso paste.
Miso?
That's correct. Can add miso to meat, fishes, all sorts of vegetable. It's all-purpose flavoring.
busting our butts for?
Miso. Ah, that's right. Me and him, we...
Oh.
Hold on! I'll have you out!
No, Frank! Forget about me. Only the bot. Only the bot matters now.
Are you out of your mind? You worked your behind off to make this miso stuff.
I'm sorry, my friend. This is it for me. But I put my whole being into that. I want you to take that perfect miso. You need to make the best.
This is so really melodramatically stupid. With all the time he sat there whining and complaining, that was plenty of time for Triton to get in there and clobber that thing.
I remember now.
That was so stupid.
He and I, we journeyed to gather ingredients that would match this stuff. But when we finally arrived here, that blasted monster went and ate him. And he entrusted this to me. Idiot! How could I ever have forgotten something that damn well important? I get it. When I saw the Nopon lady cooking and thought something was missing from the food, that thing, it was miso. To think that, all these years and decades, my heart's been captive to a simple bean paste. Does not sound stupid, eh? I'm sorry about this, kiddies. This miso won't ever go off, even if centuries pass. If you behave, I'll treat ye to a little taste.
That make my Nana incredibly happy! Looking forward to sampling legendary miso.
Hey, Noah.
What's up?
Gonna ask you again. Can I give him a real slug?
Just one.
Just one. That's funny.
I hope everyone's getting along.
I had a lot more reading through video games than I did in books back in the day. Okay, so Triton's stupid ass thing is done. We're gonna do Dummy Thick Monica.
We're gonna change history.
Are we? Just Monica.
Someone's at your door.
Whoa.
Let me get this straight. You want me
Someone's
to
at the
trick
door.
defense squad into issuing you a transporter?
Well, the dog's certainly on it.
You're dreaming, young lady. Out of the question.
Samurai Pizza Cats? Oh, I've heard of that.
Please, sir. It would only be for a short time.
I don't suppose this is one of the Elders' requests?
No, it's nothing to do with her.
Jensen.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Ah, Elder. You came at the right time. Can you make these knuckleheads see sense? I mean, it's good that they're so enthusiastic.
Can you get it through to him that we've got problems enough in this city already?
Everyone's all fighting to the best of their ability. I don't see the problem here myself.
Don't see the problem? We don't have a damn clue when the next Mobius raid hits us, and you don't see the problem.
Come on now, Garrett.
What we should be looking at right now is tightening our defenses and protecting the city. We can leave Mobius to Ouroboros.
Sounds like you're trying to overturn the Senate's orders.
I'm just offering a...
Hi, Game King. I'm doing fantastic.
Just saying there's no point throwing good resources after bad.
Hey, with all due respect...
Don't you get it? You folks just haven't got what it takes to go against Mobius.
What?
You've got to accept reality. Otherwise, you're throwing your lives away for nothing.
For nothing? Everyone's fighting to keep people like you alive, and you call that nothing?
You think you can trade in your life and change the world? You think it's that simple?
But if we do nothing, then nothing will change.
You fill the youngsters up with fine ideas, then send them out to the slaughter. Yeah, some talent that is.
We don't force our way of life on anyone. They're the ones who decide.
Let me ask you then. Did you choose for yourself? You chose his life personally, did you? Your husband must be rolling in his grave.
My brother is dead. He won't regret anything anymore.
You trying to mock me?
Telling me that as Elder?
Jensen.
If you aren't pulling rank, then please believe me. I'm not a kid anymore. Olive, plan B.
Okay.
Hey, Monica.
You want to grab a bite to eat? I haven't eaten a thing since this morning. It'd be great to have some company.
Someone say eat! Time for tasties!
Wind it in, Manana.
Sure thing. Let's go to Michiba Canteen then.
I love how she has to, like, hold her boobs in with belts. She's, like, strapped them in because they're so mega thick. Look at those things.
I hope everyone's getting along.
And yet, ironically, by strapping them in like that, they show up more prominently. Hoorah!
Here.
Can second helping fit in tummy of Manana?
Manana not even had first yet.
Eat whatever you like. My treat. Keep bringing it out, will ya? Gotcha! Where do I start?
I knew there were a few people whose hearts weren't really in the fight against Mobius, but I'm not sure I understand why they're so openly bitter about it.
Please don't judge him too harshly. Garrett just wants to protect his family.
His family?
Right. He has kids, just like I do.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. One of the best quotes ever.
That's why he can't forgive me. I did something no parent should ever do.
But why? What did you do?
Sending your children into battle. What mother would do that? But this is the life I
Storybook game saga? What are you talking about?
The day my husband died, I chose to take the mantle of Elder and lead the city.
Remind me, a husband is...
Someone you promised to live with for the rest of your life. He must have been very important to Monica.
So, after you lost your husband...
Yeah, the special got a dub announced.
Become who you wanted to be?
I have that Blu-ray pre-ordered from a little while back. Wasn't that a Metal Gear Solid quote? Or like a fan... It was a fan thing though, right? It's not actually in the game, right?
And to build a way of life that everyone in this world truly deserves. That's what the 6 houses are working towards, and that's what I want as well.
Oh, sorry to keep you. Here it is. The house special. Aqua Pazza alla City.
Thanks.
Oh, looks banging!
Actually, there's something I've been curious about. Like, being elder or being a mother. Do you have to choose one or the other?
Guess it's like becoming the commander of a colony or something?
Yeah, that's a good comparison. If you take on that role, you're responsible for every single person that lives there. So being elder means Gondor can't get special treatment, even though she's my daughter.
Sounds like a tough break.
Boss, got something you might like to hear. We confirmed an unauthorized transport leaving the city. It's piloted by Jansen and his crew.
What's its heading?
I'd like to know that myself. The location tracker's out. Think it's safe to say they're planning quite the stunt.
Right. Olive's there now.
Should we send the armory?
The search area's too wide.
Maybe Garrett could help us?
Right. He was talking about the transport in the plaza.
You hear that?
I don't have a good feeling about this, boss.
I'll speak to Garrett. You can do a little groundwork.
Donka Donka Badonka sounds like something Gura might say.
Word gets around. Imagine the commotion once the Conservatives hear about this.
Work your charms on them, Travis. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, boss. Let's settle this squabble.
Looks like we'll be skipping lunch then.
Never mind. Let's just try to find out what Jansen's up to and... Huh?
Speed eating. You get used to it in my line of work. We should get to the residential district. Garrett will be at home.
Speed eating. Speed eating. Pull up a bite and get it down your throat.
Shania, we can't leave your name here, but your desires, your hopes...
You can't hang her up there? That's sad. Probably because she attacked us. Fair enough.
This way.
Shania's mother is an evil wench.
Yes, he was trying to scrap the
Wait,
transport
you have
off.
experience with that, don't you, Dai? What are you talking about? Oh, speed eating, yeah. A little bit.
I told him no. Didn't ask what he'd do with it.
I see.
But whatever it was, I guess they went and did it anyway. Or you wouldn't be here asking about it. Every ruddy last candidate got together and went against their orders. Insane. It's like Shania all over again.
Or rather, maybe Shania was the trigger for all this. Maybe Jansen and the others are doing this because of what she did.
Huh? They realized that no matter how good the defenses were, the downfall could still come from within. And if they don't act, there's no future. If you see it like that, it's not hard to understand.
But what are they trying to do right now? We still don't have a clue.
Yeah, I thought her husband was Vandam. Guernica.
They aren't selling the city out, though. You get that, don't you?
If they're trying to help, it's a pretty dumb stunt to pull. How childish can you get?
Garrett,
I just don't want to watch them fail. All that blood, sweat, tears, pain. It does no good if they throw it all away. Why is that so hard to understand? We need to teach them about the past and help them make the right choices before disaster happens. That's our responsibility as adults. Right, Monica?
I understand how you feel, but Jansen's crew aren't fighting for victory or glory here. Right now, they just want to do something that won't leave them with regret.
Absolute
Amukak.
Yeah, maybe so. But would you rather they were mindless, obedient automatons? How's that different to being controlled by Mobius?
What?
We need to get through to them so that we can teach them how to get back on their feet after they fail. We've seen a little more of this life than them. And as you say, it's our job to help them understand that.
Well, well. What a surprise to hear the Elder talking like a parent for a change.
Picked it up from my dad. It's how he raised me, now I think about it.
Yes, I can see that.
Wait, no, Guernica Vandam's her dad, right? Fuck.
Anyway, thanks for your time.
No, Guernica Vandam's her dad. We don't know the husband. Sorry. Sorry.
Don't mention it. Sorry I couldn't be more use.
I mixed him up. Vandam's the daddy-o. He's that much older than Monica. We don't know the husband.
Okay, back to square one.
Miss Vandam, I was just on duty. I didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything.
No problem. Continue.
I've got some information about the location of that transport. Kaito was talking about Corn Island.
Corn Island, you say?
Maybe there's something to it.
What I think is weird is that they have irises too, even though they were never part of the colony system. So how is it possible that you have a an iris like that, but not a branding for your 10-year lifespan, you know? I assume the iris was made prior.
That's where he lost his life.
What? That's...
If they're heading to the deepest level, then they're in trouble. Even if they're sure of themselves.
We've got to get to Corn Island.
I don't remember eating any corn.
I hope everyone's getting along.
No, Monica is the daughter. I forgot. When we first met Monica, that was pretty clear. It was the dad. Aw, oh, damn it. I'm in the pit. Got to go up. This place is a pain in the ass. They didn't show anybody getting, like, an operation to have an iris. What on earth? That was weird. Camera was just like stuffed up her butt. What had happened? Okay. Not that I mind, but it was a bit strange. Welcome, Gummy.
Something so valuable.
How's it going? Archangel Glenn, welcome. Here's 20 towards the Morgan Arcade Summer Merlin Fund. Sorry I missed out on your streams here. I'd be up for watching you do a stream through the playthrough of 3 houses. Oh man, I do like Three Houses, but I don't know if it would be enough to do a whole stream through it. I really appreciate it though. Thank you for stopping by. No, I look forward to, you know, once this is done, catching up on some videos. For you guys, you probably don't see that. That, you know, obviously I haven't been working on as many videos. Been doing one a week instead of two. Because I have a good backlog to show y'all.
You think they went further?
Yeah, we don't know Guernica's wife.
Did you hear that?
Mimi,
I like how they made us go all the way over here, even though I teleported down inside that pit to begin with.
Oh no.
We've got to help. Hurry, there's still time.
Roger.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you're gonna die.
Sorry.
Oh, that was depressing. I just killed her. I killed her! What? And you brought me all the way back. Fine. Can I just warp to the inside here? Yep. That'll do. Donkey. Yeah.
No chance. Everyone all right?
What?
Monica?
Take him out.
We got you. No time to play with you, I'm afraid. Out of the way.
Well, in this case, Senna did have her arms free, she just didn't grab onto the ledge. Or maybe their players could just, like, not edge them off to the ledge and have them die. That would be probably the ideal scenario. Anti-candidate Antals. I'm pretty sure Antals are like anti-anything human. This guy's going through the washer again. What the fuck? Did they really get that much of a critical that they... that wasn't supposed to happen, man. Whatever. Traversing was so much more fun in Xenoblade X because of the lack of fall damage and stuff like that. I'm doing great. How about you, Drifter? Ever watch Hellsing Ultimate? No, I have not. Ate some Panda Express. Yum!
We're so sorry.
Disobeying orders, stealing a transport. In the end, you're all safe, so I suppose there's that to be thankful for.
What were you doing down here? Fucking with spiders.
But what in the hell were you thinking?
It was for the city. We thought we could seize the loot, maybe use it to beef up our defense.
Even if we can't beat Ouroboros, we can still fight.
Monica, our duty is to protect the city from our enemies.
And I mean, we got the feeling that we didn't really matter to you. Like we weren't really.
You know what?
candidates.
I don't care if it's authentic or not. It tastes good. I'm not above tasty food.
It easily surpassed even our top veterans. But not even the great Guernica Vandam could stand up to the horrors we're facing. They'll chew you up and spit you out. And if you were to lose your lives needlessly...
Of course it's fast food, junk food type stuff, but it's yummy.
I don't want any of you to forget that. Olive, I'm gonna need a report. So when can I get it?
Tomorrow?
I want it today. Get these supplies stowed away. Also, I expect a written apology from all of you.
That's so stupid.
50? Not enough?
You can't say you're sorry for 50 pages unless you copy and paste it that many times.
Until then, you need to prepare.
But you're out there on the front line, putting yourself in harm's
I gotta repair my glasses real quick. Give me a sec. I've got a screw that always goes loose.
Please, just trust us.
Okay, girl, I'm coming right back.
When my brother died, on the day that you were made elder, I decided, I pledged never to leave you alone. I would not let you end up like him. And so, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Somehow.
Unbelievable. That's why you nearly threw your life away.
It's because I love you.
Huh?
If you're going to tell us to survive, well then, you should be following your own advice.
Jansen.
I'll bet you probably only thought of me as a little brother or a friend. But I think I know you better than anyone.
Oh! Hold on, did he just...
Just what?
What now?
Just be quiet.
Jansen. I'm sorry. You see, right now,
You don't have to say anything now. It's just, I needed to get that across. Instead, when the fighting's done, maybe we could talk this over with each other some more?
I'm your superior officer.
Yeah, but when Mobius are gone, ranks won't...
I don't know about that.
Please.
You're still gonna have a military, I bet you.
Dude, nice one!
Were you scared?
Shut it.
Monica's gonna kick your ass.
Anyway, should we go?
It's gonna be tough getting that stuff out of the cave. Snuff it. I'll help you out.
Me too.
Time for big treasure hunt.
Well, if it's a good military, they won't shoot you. That's fucked up. That's like a horrible military. That's like Soviet Union bullshit. But yeah, getting kicked out or suspended or otherwise reprimanded.
Like a turkey and eating a black liver bean.
Yeah, I can imagine. I have certain duties to uphold as Elder. I've got to head the army, win the future. So, I just thought I could put off everything else until the world to come.
Well, maybe this is a good opportunity. Just talk to him. Tell him what kind of a future you want in this world to come. Mother, Elder, can't say I understand what those really mean. If you look to the future, you can become whoever you want to be. In the wise words of a certain someone.
Touché.
You should be who you want to be too.
A life after war, eh? Maybe there is.
I know it depends on the country. I'm making a criticism about the type of military that would actually do that. It would be a horrible place to live. Cool.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Her down. And all that's left is Gondor, Agnes Castle.
I hope everyone's getting along.
It's my job to blaze a trail for you, Dad.
For your what? What did you call me?
everyone's getting along.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about the humans, the good humans who are fighting the evil Mobius.
Gondor. Just who I wanted to see.
Something wrong?
Sorta. But just the other day, one of our squads got chased by a ginormous monster.
Yeah? How big are we talking here?
Big. Really big. It got them good, too.
Par for the course with monsters, really. Of course, some of them are gonna grow ginormous.
Sure. We've seen some stonking big ones, too.
So, what's the story then? They got attacked by monsters and ran home, tails between legs? Dags, a lot of them.
No, you're not getting it. It was just one monster, and it chased off the whole team. There was a scavenger team from engineering on a mission in the Fornis region.
You don't say. I'm starting to respect this monster more than
Jesus, Gondor.
If they got wrecked by a single enemy, they must have got careless, even if it is a big one.
I wouldn't be too harsh. If a monster senses weakness, it can strike without warning.
No, it's more like... Well, they say it let them go.
Sorry, do my ears need rinsing? Because I could have sworn you just said a monster let them go.
Yes, that's what I heard. They say it didn't keep up the attack, that it just wandered off at some point.
Well, it's a fun story and all, but it sounds like a massive crock to me.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced either, but knowing these guys, they wouldn't just make it up for a
Lock.
I don't think we should doubt that they really did come under attack.
The part about being allowed to escape, however, is mystifying. I wasn't aware of any monsters with that behavior pattern.
Yeah, but anyway, I thought you might want to know about it, boss. Stroke of luck that I managed to catch you.
You did good, soldier. I'll take a look. After all, where would we all be if I didn't step in to clean up all your messes, eh?
Gondor's a bitch. Oh gosh. More questy boys. Hello.
We can go a few rounds if you want.
Hey, Kana. Come here, girl. Oh. Who's my doggy? Who's my good puppy, though?
Interesting news.
Is that a puppy Belch I hear? Did puppy have a Belch? She's such a good dog. Such a good dog.
Yeah, you can't always.
Don't even joke about that. We're not eating my fucking dog. I'll kick your ass. Who threatens another man's dog? Have I seen Fire Force? Yeah, a little bit. Got kind of bored because I sensed the shonen vibes from a mile away. I'm gonna time you out, even if you're joking around. No one threatens a man's dog. I will have you learn this, and learn it proper.
There we go. Nice and clean.
Can't forget our progress update.
Everyone got their strength back?
See all the places.
Bay Wheels and Bay Warriors. I remember when I first got to this part in the game.
It should be somewhere around here, right?
But rumors have a tendency to become overblown. A similar principle may be at work here.
Well, duh. Nobody'd want to admit they got their asses handed to them by one monster. I don't really have time for this. Why don't you, shitheels, get to the bottom of this, huh?
You seemed interested enough earlier.
Don't get me wrong. I am a mite curious. I want to know about the thing that beat my men black and blue.
If it turns out to be a tall tale, then that'll be the end of it. But either way, I guess we can just beat it up. That way, no more threat. Job's a good 'un.
I like the cut of your jib, guy. That's right. No need to overthink it. We see something ginormous, we beat it up. We see anything else, we still beat it up. Easy peasy.
That's one way to look at things.
Anyway, we've already...
Gondor is so volatile with her attitude. I blame her just as much for Shania. For not expressing her feelings better.
It might be better for us to shelve the speculation and just start looking.
Hey, over there. Those guys sure don't look okay.
Have I seen the movie 300? Yeah. I remember seeing it in IMAX back in the day.
Who are you lot?
What happened to you?
We were attacked by a fiend.
Huh? A fiend?
We were in combat with an Agnian colony when it blindsided all of us. We did our best to escape, but it was pretty catastrophic for both sides.
Where was it you were fighting? We've been looking for that mudder.
It was Singbree's tunnel. You should take care, though. That thing wasn't an everyday kind of monster.
Let's take a look. Could be we've hit pay dirt.
Yes, if Gondor were nicer to Shania, Shania wouldn't have rage moded. Of course, the mother's just as much to blame, if not more. Probably more, but still. Do a video featuring the pets. Well, you can see my pets on, at the end of my older videos. A lot of my older ones. Used to end with a complimentary corgi/kitty clip in the credits.
They look to be surrounded.
And are those the infamous...
You can see them a little bit in my Emiya-san Chino Kyono Gohan video as well. The one where we make the recipe for Saber's chocolate cookies. Maki from Fire Force is good. Yeah, I like the waifu. I just don't like the shonen aesthetic and its focus on all the dudes so primarily. I'll try and cook more food from the anime. What I might do is look into the manga, because the manga has more recipes than the game. Although the game does lend itself better to the video footage. Poor thing's bleeding to death. How lovely. We put him in a timeout, which is what we do for unruly children. It may have been a joke, but I did tell you to stop it, and you did it immediately after. Stops becoming a joke at that point and becomes provocation.
We owe you. Wait, who are you? Just passing by. Ah, but we met some of your mates earlier, I think.
Oh, I see. So they made it out alive?
You lot are pathetic. Getting done in by this small fry?
No, you got it wrong. Before we got ambushed by those things you just took down, we were fighting a ginormous Turkin.
Oh, wow. I'll take it all back then. Clearly, you're all valiant soldiers who got messed up by a Turkin.
Admittedly, these monsters were pretty large.
They were pretty strong, but was it really such a big deal?
Spark it all! It was a huge one that did us in. Anyway, we'll go rendezvous with our friends. Sorry for dragging you out here.
Well, that was a bloody waste of my time and talents. Ginormous Turkin, my shapely ass.
It's difficult to believe that Turkins would
Your
even...
ass isn't as shapely as your mom's. Oh!
And it's not like we could just go and rustle them up if they did.
Okay, so what's the plan? Do we go back?
I just can't get over how we came all the way out here and we didn't even get into a decent scrap. It's exactly this kind of shit that really roils my guts. Whoa!
That's not the giant Turkin, is it?
Wow. Now we're talking. That's what I want to sink my teeth into.
Aww.
Get off the him, you lily-livered dags! Look, how you getting away?
I thought you didn't believe the Turkin story. If that's a jumbo Turkin, I want to see the king-size Turkin.
Is that?
Let's stay cautious.
Yeah, I saw your thing. Her being battle hungry is one thing. Her being a bitch to other people is another. It's not the giant Turkin. It's not that big.
Why were you running?
Because you were chasing. Ah. Anybody run away when scary?
It's talking?
But you're a ginormous turkin.
When she puts it like that.
It's definitely more ginormous than a normal Turkin.
What is big idea, huh? Barging into roost with muddy foots. It shows poor breeding.
Don't act innocent, beak freak. You're the one who messed up my guys.
Huh? And what problem with that?
You want to know the problem? How about I explain it to you with my fists, you shit-crusted featherbrain?
I don't know where humans came from, but they attacked me, so I chased them away. That's the end of story. A lot of ruckus in neighbor brood recent. Turkin just want peace and quiet. Fire! Not too much to ask.
You seem so reasonable. Is that too much to ask? Maybe.
We did hear it let the soldiers get away.
You humans think we special. Keep coming to capture and attack us. When Turkins get attacked, we return claw for claw. But we never attack humans if humans not attack.
I beg to differ. When we came to raid your places, I didn't want to kill any of you, but they insisted. Then again, I was stealing all your shit.
So you weigh up whether or not you want to pick a fight.
Humans not any different. Ah. Violence only breeds more violence. Therefore, when hit Turkins, expect it back.
Did you just threaten me? Wow, you got guts, fuckhead. I think I'll grill him for supper.
This is kind of like racism a little bit.
Hold on, let's not get heated, Gondor. It does make a lot of sense what he's saying.
So tell us, why are you here?
They're no big mystery. Had argue over territory, so now Turkins just look for easy living place.
Somewhere comfy?
Comfy, yes.
Comfy, yes. Grr. If you had a bleach waifu, who would it be? Isn't there like a chick, like something Hime or whatever?
Not an island? What, you gonna build some kind of bird confederacy and then attack us?
No confederates. I'm not attacking block like you. When fighting, I alone.
So, what do you mean, you're not an island?
I got family.
It has kids.
These are my Turklets. I search for easy living place for them. Huh?
Orihime, yeah. I think she might be my favorite.
That's why when strangers attack, I has to fight back. Humans only flock with birds of same feather. I try talk sometime, but they only run away.
Can't really speak for you personally, Bud, but it sounds like you've had it rough.
Very rough. Like trouble with neighbours wasn't bad enough. They're also little food to eat. They think soon time for move again. New place with
See ya, fairy. Fairy Whisker. Have a wonderful day.
What? You don't get enough grub here?
They're right. I Turkin gourmet.
I don't think you get to be picky in your case, mate.
Was little Turkin joke. Plan to move it for provide better food opportunity for
Turklets.
Just before I go out to forage for Turklet dinner.
Oh no. So when you bumped into us earlier...
That right. Then
See, I wonder what Shiro would think if he met Gray. I wonder how he'd react to the fact that she looks like Artoria. I mean, he'd probably be pretty reasonable.
So, if you had that food, you could move.
if we had enough food for my break, we could leave within hour. But this neighbour brood, so many humans and monsters. Migration have to wait a long time.
Oh, all right. We'll do your shopping. Let's see now. This neck of the woods, juicy broccoli and zapcaps should do it.
Gondor, are you sure?
We'll be back with the food. So you and your brats get ready to leave, all right?
Huh? Kind human really exists. Have to adjust expectations for future. Human can also bring 10 spring roots.
Hey, don't push your luck. It's still ain't
Gondor.
barbecue yet. And anyway, you brought this on yourself.
You're being awfully racy right now.
I'm guessing Gondor's got some kind of a thought here. Might as well tag along.
Showing good judgment there, meathead. Maybe you're not hopeless after all.
What's that? You hungry for a knuckle sandwich?
You ask me this all the time, but no, I don't have a top 5 horror anime.
Very big help.
Not off the top of my head, anyway. I got the broccoli. I need the spring root. Of course you need the spring roots, you prick.
Like all the numbers, eh? Turkins ain't good enough at maths to tell the difference.
That's funny.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Wait, then you'd bring up that he met the real deal? What? Oh. Oh, right. Well, he could mention it, yeah. I guess this Turkin isn't so, fortunate that he can just run around and do what I'm doing. Where everyone's scared to death of you. They won't pick no fights. But, like, I mean, I guess Shiro could understand why Gray would not feel comfortable about having Artoria's face. Hell, I feel like Artoria would understand Gray's upset, you know, being upset over having that face. Because it wasn't her choice, it was forced on her. Suddenly being transformed into someone you're not could be very scary.
So, juicy broccoli and zap caps, was it? We managed to find a good number. Do you think this will be enough?
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like they'll be able to tell the difference. Should be enough for the kids anyhow. The lurching monstrosity will make do.
Wait, Gondor, you're actually worried about the little ones?
Hardly.
You do realize there's a chance that the large one has been lying to us, right?
If it turns out he has, we just punch his lights out. Simple.
Well, be that as it may,
If we get them to move away ASAP, it saves us a world of trouble.
It's true. If they relocate somewhere further away from us, everyone's lives will be more peaceful.
All right. Let's get this back to them then. And we can wrap this...
What was that?
Stupid twits. What now?
Let's check it out. Let's just hurry back.
I'll leave him alone for a second, and now this, damn it!
What wrong with you, human? This my mess.
shut up! If we don't take you out, we'll never be able to look our commander in the face.
You the ones that attack us.
Don't let the monster confuse you.
You dipshits! What are you playing at?
Hey, Lorda!
Can you explain the interaction between Shiro and Waver at the end of Unlimited Blade Works? I'm trying to remember what they say exactly.
He's protecting his kids.
I thought it was just that Waver understood that Shiro has something really important he needs to do that supersede him becoming a proper mage or whatever, and Waver can, like, understand that because he too has a dream of trying to reunite with Iskandar. You know, that's how I always thought of it.
You think we can show our faces back home if we got done in by an overgrown turkey? Give me a break. If you're itching to get in our way, we'll just have to give you a beating.
Cult of the Lamb? Never heard of it.
Seems like we're out of options.
Then again, Artoria was not the most understanding person of Mordred, so it's possible she could be really mega super stubborn about the whole thing. What if Shiro's in Waver's class? He'd probably learn a lot. The two would probably get along a bit because they're not the best mages.
You still with us?
Have to kind of compensate with knowledge and stuff.
So much for help.
I think you asked this exact question again already, Gumi, but I think it would be Higurashi.
Turk and truce.
It's my opinion on N.
Put on Turklets in danger.
He's kind of a loser. He made a choice that was
Are all the Turkins all right?
selfish essentially. It went against what Mio felt,
But I'm not so.
even though it was well-intentioned.
Please, no. Don't tell me.
My gizzard, it leaking out.
Pull yourself together! I'm not letting you leave your bloody kids alone!
Gondor.
That is correct. I also not think it come to this. Tragic day indeed. Raising little turklets can be such really hard work. But this, what happened here, this is own fault. Exactly like you say. Brought this all on top of self. Every time get attacked, I was such big flock fool to keep fight back. Never should fight human in first place. Quiet better.
This is like surprisingly sad.
Think about your children, damn you! If you die now!
Maybe they can survive on own, my turklets. It no like they're feather brains. So you there, smallest human, please hear my lastest request.
What is it? Let's hear it.
If there is place that's safe and have no fighting, I want you take my turklets there so safe and tight. If they just need live, then turklets can handle by self. But they not do good for fighting. They not strong. Like I was when in primes of use.
This is so fucking depressing.
If Turkin can ask you.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a Turkin. Seeing someone die before your eyes and not being able to do anything.
If it didn't talk, you wouldn't feel this way, right?
Shit.
But I think we did all we could.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, you lot. Got a job for you.
A job?
You heard the bird. We gotta take him with. I, did kinda bring this on us all.
I don't really think it's your responsibility.
Did I ask you? What's it gonna be? Your kids coming? Or would you rather stay here with Daddy? Alright, go say your farewells. But it's not safe here anymore. So don't take any longer than you have to.
Gondor, are you sure about this?
Life put them in front of me. So I wanted to do what I could to make their lot bearable. And there's just the little ones left. If they say they want to live, I can at least give them that much.
You're right. I think that's the best way.
Yeah, life can be a bitch sometimes. But what's the alternative? None of us planned it. But we're family now. And family has to stick together, right?
Makes sense.
I'll tell you right now, the work will be hard. You'll have to scratch for your own grain. You sure you still want it? Your dad was a tough customer. Don't you?
Any new anime? There isn't a lot to... Actually, that's not true. I know it's not a new anime, but I've been getting into Ranma 1/2.
Comes at you sideways.
It's just good fun.
Mind your damn business. You're not the ones who's gonna have to teach stuff to non-verbal bird things.
True.
Let's get going. There's plenty to do and daylight's wasted.
That was the weirdest quest. That was supremely the weirdest quest. Well, with that...
I won't falter. Not if we can change this world.
I like how the show just has, like, casual nudity, like, all over the place. And, like, we can't have that even with shows like World's End Harem and stuff like that. Okay.
Can't forget our progress update. Can't forget our progress update.
Super Speedo! Boosters on! See you later, city. Meh. To Origin. Are preparations made for set sail? Aye, aye. Next stop, Origin. Yes, it was a very sad story. Oh, we got people accompanying us, eh?
We here, middle of Great Sea. Noah, please to activate cloaking device.
Roger. Cloaking activated. No issues yet.
Are we sure this is really gonna work? They're not gonna, like, open fire when we get too close?
Maybe I shouldn't be here. If it ends up working to our
I would love to have Ranma's curse.
When we get to. Anyhow, we small targets, so won't take every bullet.
Riku, you don't seem to be taking this seriously.
If worst comes to worst, we'll try to draw the heat for you. That'll take the wind out of their sails.
Okay. Hey, what's a sail again?
We've made it this far. Just quit worrying. Go with the flow, yeah?
Spark's sake. Talk about carefree. It's go time. Full power to engine. There be a little drop, so make sure to hold on tight.
Wait, what drop?
If you don't think that Turkin situation was sad, I think you're lacking in empathy. Quit watching us on the movies, you lazy asshole. He just looks so fucking tired. So much for cloaking. Is it of both men and women? No, it's just that whenever Ranma transforms into a girl, there's a chance that he was topless before, and now Ranma's female part is topless too, and it's like, oh, look at that, nip slips all over the place. Nip slips galore, I love it. Back when it wasn't treated like this, oh my god, kind of thing. It was still like a, oh man, your tits are showing, but not in the same, like, moral outrage kind of situation that we got nowadays. You're Under Arrest is a good one. I especially like the first two episodes, the OVAs.
Out on the other side. What is that?
I sense Mobius. Lots of them beyond the vortex.
If you were some other creature, Matthew, And if humans came and were attacking you and your family just because you were there and they were afraid of you and you could talk and you tried to defend yourself, sorry, I'm trying to watch the cutscene also. But if that were the case, you're raising your kids, and all you want to do is migrate somewhere where you don't have to deal with people. And then the people came after you anyway, just because they were being mocked for losing to a bird. They go and fucking kill you. Leave your kids to fend for themselves. It's depressing. That sucks. Your empathy is little means you lack empathy. I'm not saying you don't have any empathy. Wait, is this a flashback? 'Cause I don't know why the Piranhas are here. No, that's actually happening now. Kind of weird. What is that, like an assault team sent to distract them?
Oh, crap.
Mobius mutters. What are they thinking?
They're even shooting at colonies that haven't been freed.
Oh, okay. He's showing this.
Still their allies. If they lost the plot.
You alive? Monica! Just barely.
They dropped one of our ships. How you?
We're holding out here. Bastards. I can't believe they're firing at their own. I thought we were the only ones they wanted gone.
Yeah. If this keeps up, they'll as good as raise the entire world.
They're all about life, aren't they?
As long as they have origin, they can keep on making more of us. For them, this might just count as charging up. Reveling in the final glimmers of our lives.
They want us to flicker out.
When the last light fades, they're planning on starting over. In a world without us.
That's all kinds of messed up.
Can you still look there?
I mean, I don't understand why they keep rebirthing Mio and at least Mio and Noah, because in past lives they continuously rebelled again and again and again. I guess it's because they were a little pet project of Zed's to create N and M, you know, thinking he might get allies out of it.
So much unavoidable tragedy in order to preserve the endless now. Fear not, you need not grieve. Lives come back around. In due time, you will all be reborn once again.
Yeah, it does feel a little Star Wars-y. So Origin can just fire lasers all over the place. At least they're not those lasers that cause the whatever effect, where it like just sucks up everything that exists in that space.
Those punks are getting rowdy.
They seem thoroughly committed to ensuring our deaths, yes.
Maybe they're not even conscious of the whole notion of killing.
How so?
It's like a natural instinct. To them, it's as basic as breathing.
Nice theory, kid, but don't make excuses for it.
Of course.
All right then. Gondor!
Guess it's time to pull out all the stops. We'll play the decoy for you. You guys gun it, yeah? Go and clear us out a path. A path to give this world a future.
Gondor! We got it! If we're gonna get to the...
You haven't even gotten to the vortex yet, that's crazy. We have to get past the lasers, then hit the vortex.
Riku! Pass me the controls!
Aye, aye. Spick and span. Admittedly, we lose some instruments to attack just now. But engine proper is raring to go.
All right. Let's punch clear through. Hold on to something. It's gonna be a rough ride.
I'm really feeling it!
Keep going. Mind your own ship, Dad.
Distance to vortex rim, 304. Powering shields to max. Noah, when punched through, open throttle to full. We climb up flow in one big swell.
Roger that! We can't take much more!
Get in, Ouroboros.
That's kind of weird acting right there. It definitely looked like she was saying, Ike! Ouroboros! So something like more intense than just, get in! Ouroboros! It's like, what? That's probably the only time I felt the voice acting not really up to snuff here. Battering ram! Cram into Origin's anus. That is the weak spot, isn't it? Oh man, you're just tearing up that rectum. This is why you need lube, kids. And officially approved toys. You'll have what's called an anal fissure. It's not pretty. He's big ball
Almost like a Pharaonis.
with freaky face on front.
The original Pharaonis.
This one's the first.
Not just first. I think all Pharaonises derived from
I
this
mean,
one
it
right
would make
here.
sense. And why your sword's able to cut them. And now you have to introduce us with a pretty panning cutscene. Origin. Epic, epic. A fitting final dungeon.
So this is what it's like on the inside. It's all just machines and more machines.
I also see trace amounts of the black fog.
Hey, this metal. It's like Noah's sword.
You're right. It is the same.
Mio, you know what's in here?
Sorry, no.
Whenever we teleported, it was always to a large, dim room. I think that was Zed's doing, to keep the location secret.
Well, guess we're searching the old-fashioned way then.
What about the other Mobius? Anything?
About that, it's odd. It's like they're right here beside me, but also far away. I feel like I'm surrounded by them on all sides.
Well, this is the enemy base and all. Kinda makes sense.
What's your favorite part in Toradora? Maybe the kissing scene?
This whole place.
Under the blanket or whatever it was.
Ceiling. Everything here could be Mobius.
Your sword is like, holy shit!
No. The transmission pattern's different. This feeling. It's like it's calling to us.
You think it's the Kavesi Queen?
Maybe.
We need to rescue Melia! This is like a dowsing rod. Pretty much.
Below.
Do we go, Noah?
Yeah, let's go. It's all been leading to this.
That was hot. I thought it was cute. It was cute.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
Yes, it's our first time here. And I don't know where to go. It's so dark. It's so dark. Hey, Cabin of Bravery. Am I allowed to teleport out? Yeah, it would be kind of dumb if I couldn't.
Is everyone all right?
I'm full of beans thanks to somebody's piloting skills.
Quantum gearboxes. I needed some of those. Right? Actually, no. I need the geometric Mayut gears here. I'm gonna have to farm them anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Whose arms transformed? Is this the last part of the game? I believe so. Normace could confirm.
What the spark were those things? They fall apart the moment we take them down.
The black fog is gone too.
They're not mechanical, but neither are they biological.
Something wrong, Mio?
As they fell, I could feel it. Very slightly. A vague whiff of Mobius coming off them.
Last stream, remember I was upgrading all the weapons?
What's that mean? I'm not sure.
Mio, didn't you say before all this could be Mobius?
Yeah.
Are you trying to say those things might be Mobius as well?
But they don't even look human.
I think the shape might not matter so much.
Huh?
I think I'm starting to get the picture. I feel like I know what Mobius is.
Hey, N, how are you doing?
You who wield the sword of the end. The endless now is under threat of being cut short. Could you do it, I wonder? Could you slay the ones who advance relentlessly toward despair? You do, after all, desire eternity above all others.
You don't have eternity with Mio anymore.
Now, take it in your hand. For the endless now. For that which you so desire.
Yeah, it was all a big side quest to upgrade everyone's weapons. Emotional damage. Night, Kermit. You could just lock the door, and we never would have been able to come in here. Hello. Do. Ooh, we got an elevator. See you later. Oh, what the fuck? You saw that, yeah? That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, you took me all the way back here, cocksucker. I was just going back after poor little, what the fuck's her name? It was a glitch. I got glitched. Okay, so am I just supposed to stay, like, perfectly still?
Time for a little rest.
Oh, no, I just ran off the edge. Okay, fine. I thought the wall was gonna stay up, that's why. Everything is hostile. Everything is pissed when you're in the final dungeon. Yeah, no, I heard you. She's the girl with the doll. Love me some Santa baby, Santa baby. The hammer thing here is supposed to be very slow, yet extremely powerful.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Guys, get ready to fight.
A lot of material for the X-Gems, yeah. I know there's at least one that I needed here. The geometric Myroot gear. Or Myute gear. No, it's just Myute. You're such a complainer. All you do is complain. Sorry, not everything is Godzilla, I guess. I like seeing him crumble like that. Pretty funny. A mall. Release the penis!
Okay, buddy. Surprise me. That's red.
It is the penis! It is not for us! God, that's funny. These guards don't suck. I'm just level 90 and they're level 60. I mean, what do you expect? I'm just saying the only thing that you sound like you've ever said you actually enjoyed was the Godzilla stuff. Release the penis! Listen to the lyrics, man.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Release the penis! It is the penis! Alright, you do like Monster Hunter. Sorry, not everything's Godzilla and Monster Hunter.
You look great.
It is the penis! Yeah, I didn't make it up. That's just what I naturally hear. Oh, I missed one of my hits. Favorite anime makeout part? Like I said, there aren't that many that I'm aware of. Well, that's not true. There was a pretty decent one in Rental Girlfriend this week, surprisingly.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tile?
Well, we've been found.
I'm the one you want. Wow, thanks.
But yeah, other good anime makeout parts. You have to admit that the making out in Prisma Ilia, while it is for little kids, well, featuring 10-year-old presumed characters, is animated way better than it should be compared to like other parts of that same show. There's one other. Oh yeah, I was talking about the intro to Citrus, the first episode. I do like that. That show is aggravating as fuck, but that first episode was on point. Yeah, it's funny. She's the girl with the gall. The gall to smack your ass with a hammer. These circular structures are a whole lot like the Merkaba at the end of Xenogears, the final dungeon there. This feels like that. Not quite as gloomy and lonely feeling, but it's got a similar vibe, and I really do like that. You can't go wrong emulating things from Xenogears.
Too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier. That's rare.
Xenogears was the very first one made on PlayStation 1. And while they don't have the rights to it anymore, they put in a lot of spiritual succession, which is cool as fuck. Release the penis! Yeah, you could make a funny, like, AMV Hell meme style video with that. They're not all related necessarily, but they're all... Xenogears came out on the PS1, it was made under Squaresoft, and they still own the rights. Monolith Soft formed its own team to try and continue the idea over with Namco. And so that's when they made Xenosaga. And Xenosaga was phenomenal. It was a spiritual successor to Xenogears. It was basically as much of Xenogears as they could tell, but without owning the rights to the exact IP. So they go ahead and they made those games. They were a little too ambitious with Xenosaga, though. They tried to make like a big series of games, but it only wound up being 3. So the third game had to kind of rush the story a little bit. But eventually, Monolith Soft got bought out by Nintendo. And they were starting to make their own game, the Xenoblade Chronicles or whatever, when Nintendo encouraged them to call it another part of the Xeno series. And to be fair, there were lots and lots of parallels, thematic parallels, things like that. So the Xenoblade games are indeed separate from the Xenosaga stuff, but you see the passion and the style. It's like when I was watching Ranma 1/2, you know, I've seen Inuyasha well before that, so I can see how Ranma 1/2 in many ways kind of, what do you call it, like, built the foundation upon which Inuyasha came about, in terms of the characters, their interactions. Yes, Xenosaga is the one with Cosmos. Although, they did allow Cosmos to appear in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as a cameo character. People hear pounds of beef when they hear the chanting in the Rio theme in Metroid Prime 3. Interesting. Well, to some extent, maybe Zed is the father of all these people. I don't know. Sorry, this guy's got shinies on him. I have to kill him now. Cosmos's? Yep, hers is a pretty wild backstory. Xenosaga was an extremely ambitious game series that was unable to tell its story in a reasonable amount of time that would keep up with sales and competitors and stuff. It was too big than a video game released on the PS2 should have been, arguably, compared to what other people were expecting and stuff like that. The Xenosaga games had their own built-in database into the game, so you could, like, look up shit. Which I'm surprised they haven't done for this game, because there's a lot to keep track of.
Who knew this hulking great thing would be under the central sea? I'm the one you want.
I don't think Metal Sonic would survive an X-Buster. What do you mean the Praetorian Guard?
I'm the girl with the gall.
Shall we deal with this? I'm the one you want.
It has a really wide range of effect. I doubt he'd be able to dodge it all.
Charge off on your own.
Chaos Control is what Shadow does. You're talking Metal Sonic. When did Metal Sonic do Chaos Control? What game was that introduced in?
we were moving.
No, but when?
Right, Tyon?
Metal Overlord? Is that Sonic Heroes, perhaps?
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
Oh, how kind of them.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. I love that song. And 91. You definitely feel it. Eh? See you later, KB. I got 30 minutes left to the stream. Alright, so I need something that gives me the most collectibles boost. $45, but I can't cook with that. Collectibles 20. 35. That'll do.
All finished.
Can't forget our progress update.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Yeah, I know. Sonic Heroes. I don't care what you're thinking as you turn to me. Ooh, cause what I have in my two hands is a fucking boss to kill. Boss to kill. Simple curiosity, trying to take a bite of me. Let me show you just what I'm made of now. We'll be getting the last two heroes in the next stream. Well, that's assuming I beat the game. I'm not beating the game on this stream, so I'll be beating the game maybe? Maybe next stream, which will be tomorrow. Probably. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly when, but... I don't know how close I am to the end of the game. The Sonic Archie comic? Yeah. I do know about it. Well, I thought you had to go and fetch them, like, through side quests after you beat the game, like post-game stuff, you know? I accidentally had one of the bonus blades spoiled for me. Damn, that killed him fast.
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Death Battle's full of shit, though. The whole screw attack stuff.
I'll whack 'em good. I'm the one you want.
You look great! You think you're all that, do ya? First come, first serve. You didn't disappoint.
I really like the idea of the show, talking about the characters and their lore and what they're capable of, but then, like, actually trying to... It just comes down to, like, fan service, fanficky kind of bullshit as to who they choose would win in these battles. Because ultimately, when you're comparing universes to each other, it doesn't work. Whereas if it were a crossover fighting game, you know, you'd balance the damn thing.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Well, we've been found. I'm the one you want. I'll get your attention on me. Nice move, Kyle.
When do you have a voting poll for your next game? I don't know. Certainly not soon.
We've been spotted.
A bit meatier.
Huh? Is that?
Sorry, I don't do restraint.
I don't think we'll find anyone.
Mewtwo scared you? I loved Mewtwo as a kid. He was like my favorite Pokemon for the longest time. It's interesting to know what scares children and why. Like the kind of things that scared me that I think are hilarious now and stuff like that. We were talking the other day about Mononoke, how I loved Princess Mononoke. Or I love it now, but it scared the shit out of me as a kid. I mean, maybe Mewtwo looked scary, and that's certainly a fair assessment. But, like, in terms of his character, he's just sad and misunderstood, and...
Give me a break. We all worked hard for that. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Yeah, Mewtwo killed people. I'm not saying he should be forgiven, but I'm saying I have sympathy for him. I understand why he did it, and as a result, he's a lot less scary. Wolf Children. That's a good movie. It's also kind of depressing, though. It makes... I don't know, it's one of those things where she has to give up her entire life for her kids, which is, you know, kind of what you do. I can kind of understand that. But seeing that she had to move out all the way to the farmlands, teach herself how to make food on her own and do all this stuff when she was otherwise this, you know, typical college-bound teen or young adult. With the whole world ahead of her. And then it was all about, you know, what her children wanted to be when they grew up and things like that. When technically she never got to be what she wanted to be. She became a mom and that was it. And of course she wasn't planning on raising that family by herself, so it was a little depressing. I can't reach this bastard. I guess we could lead him in. Guys, bring him over here. Come here, bitch. I think he's stuck. I know he's coming.
Wow, I'm honored. First come, first serve. You didn't disappoint. Off you go. How's that? Fly
Well, according to the lore of the anime, yeah, Mewtwo was made in a lab, so there would only be one of him. I think that applies to the games too, it's just you find Mewtwo chilling out in a cave instead. After, presumably, he escaped from the lab. I don't know. Oh. Maybe some asshole made more, or Mewtwo could fuck. I don't know if Pokemon reproduce quite like that. I would assume they do. Batty, 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 bat. Doom Bat! I'm gonna sing the Doom Bat now. Doom da doom 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 doom. I like the original Pokemon movies. 1, 2, 3. We all live in a Pokemon world. I wanna be the greatest master of them all. We all live in a Pokemon world. Put yourself to the test, be better than all the rest.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Amplifier number 2.
Is this how we get up to the top layer? Beep boop boop boop.
Oh no! The switch is broken. Very, very beachy.
It's interesting because the version I saw in theaters was lacking in content. The parts where Mewtwo was like having visions of this little girl and stuff. I do not remember that in the VHS version or the theatrical version I watched as a kid, but if you watch it now, it has that scene. How deadly would Xenomorph Pokemon be? Probably pretty deadly. As far as I know, Xenomorphs aren't like electrically charged, for instance. That would be one. Xenomorph of a Hypno? I don't know, would he hypnotize you and then bite a hole in your face? That could be rather scary. How about no, Scotty? Scotty, don't. Have I seen Detective Pikachu? Yes. I did enjoy that movie. It was fun. Ah, I see what I need to do. A little bit. I mean, if you don't know Pokemon, that was a big part of most people's childhoods, at least in my generation.
If only you
Oh, they want me to go that way. I thought we were already talking about how deadly Xenoblade Pokemon would be, or Xenomorph Pokemon would be. It'd be scary to have an electric-powered Xenomorph, for instance. What the... Yahoo! It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new place to be. Wait, no. Whole new world to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch them all. Be the best that you can be. Come on, Johto. Do-do-do-do-do. Diddly-do-do-do. Let me on the fucking elevator.
This goes here, that goes there.
The genetically altered Xenomorph is a hybrid of a human, Hypno, and Xenomorph. Would it basically just have unlimited power? Why Hypno specifically? Release the penis! It is the penis!
Here we go!
Ooh, a hidden shard. That's what was up here.
We're being targeted.
Well, the Xenomorph's just gonna eat you. I don't know if he really needs to brainwash you, but I guess he could brainwash you to sit still while he eats you. We call it the lazy Xenomorph. He's out of shape. He just doesn't want to do all the work himself.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Want a Xenomorph mixed with a Gyarados. I don't know. That'd be weird. Yep, you'd think the wild Pokemon would just rip you to shreds. Well, we've seen those photorealistic Pokemon pictures. I mean, they're designed to look especially uncanny, but still. You whorish bastard. Why am I fighting all these guys? Because it's a brand new area, and a lot of the items they drop are going to be very helpful for crafting my level 10 gems. To making me into the ultimate party. Capable of taking on them super bosses. Not to mention they pull aggro. So just me running past them pisses them off. So while I could run past them and ignore that, it'd be kind of a pain in the ass.
Okay, buddy. Surprise me.
Something so valuable here. Well, we've been found. I'm the one you want.
What if there were a Xenomorph Charizard? Then I'd be afraid of the fact that a Xenomorph could finally fly. Be like, oh. Although I bet you in the Aliens vs. Predators comics there are flying Xenomorphs. I would not be surprised by that at all.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Here's a tough customer.
If we want to live, we've got to fight. This one looks like fun.
Aw, little boy, you're such a good kitty, aren't you? You're my little baby boy. Who's my good baby boy? Someone topple him. Thank you. It's over, buddy. Chain attack. I'm petting the kitty because the kitty needs attention. If I'm going to be able to spend this many hours playing a video game, the least I owe my cat is a good pet when he comes around, you know?
Yippee!
Yeah, they get bored when the wife is on the computer and the husband is also on the computer. You just want love and affection. No, when you kill enemies with a giant chain attack, you get EXP bonus that helps you level up your classes. So this isn't all like random shit or anything. Well, there's a benefit. Reptiles are cool. I'm not trying to down anybody who enjoys them as pets. Xenomorph Scyther? Yeah, that would be spooky. And very in line with their basic design. Oh, sorry. The lizards, reptiles and such like that, you know, they're easier to take care of because they don't, like, need, like, that immediate affection, I guess, necessarily. But then they're not gonna go, like, running up to you and cuddling you in your time of need. There's a trade-off, basically, between commitment and payout for animals. At the same time, I can't say I'm an expert on what kind of affection a reptile needs. That chain attack would have been a lot better if we got more Noah. That was a lot of shit. Holy crap. When I think of capping, I think like, Yoda's gonna bust a cap in your ass. Something like that. Which actually makes no sense, but it's something that my friends would say as a kid. So it's like, bust a cap in your ass, Yoda will. See, that makes sense. Anyway, that's all I got for today's stream. I've got to wrap it up. I got things to do.
Can't forget our progress update. Can't forget our progress update.
And that's just how it be. thank you all for tuning in. I may very well wind up beating this game tomorrow. I will see. Release the liquid from your I don't have a reptile. Anyway. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. And until next time, celebrate your fandom.